This is freshly squeezed orange juice from my blood orange tree, and when I tell you it is the best, most balanced and perfect orange juice I've ever had, I am not exaggerating. Hello, welcome back. I'm Claudia if you're new here. I have a bit of a confession to make. Something came over me and I went crazy plant shopping for like a week and a half straight at the end of January. Today's Monday, March 4th, and the final package arrived from that plant shopping trans. But this is gonna be the last plant package you see me open in this video because I will show you in chronological order as things arrived. And I will also let you know why this plant package is so delayed. Without further ado, let's get to the first one. It is February 1st and I just received the first plant of my plant shopping trans I've been on. And this plant actually has a story. First of all, it is the second to last plant I ordered and it's the first one to arrive. So that's exciting. It was coming from California. Fun fact, it is the very first plant I ever purchased on Etsy, but the story with this plant is I ordered this exact plant from a seller that I shop frequently from, I trust. The plants are great, everything's perfect. It's not Jack's Jungle, but it is someone that I shop from frequently and they are great. I guess I should back up a little bit. So in my 2024 wishlist plant video and what I had just kind of been thinking what I wanted, I noted two plants that were kind of long leaves, elongated leaves that I wanted to trail off my Millsbow cabinet, and one of them was a Philodendron Patrice and the other was in Anthurium veitchi, narrow form. And early in the year, I discovered this other plant that I just became obsessed with. And I know that I already have the Philodendron Patrice, but if I didn't have it, this one would completely replace it. In fact, I will probably be getting rid of my Patrice. I'll sell it, list it, give away something. If this one ends up working out, of course. So this plant is actually not easy to find, and I happened to see that one of my favorite sellers had them, and it was actually listed on their website as sold out, but they were listing it on social media as available. So I reached out and she said she had one left. So I was like, please pick me. You know, I want it, I'll take it. She shipped it, did everything right, but unfortunately the plant was damaged during shipment and she's going to replace it. She's gonna send me another one. In fact, she just sent me a message today saying that she sourced my replacement and it'll be on its merry way probably next week, so that, because today is Thursday, so that it doesn't, you know, sit in transit over the weekend. But during this week and a half-ish where I saw it and I saw its potential, I just could not get it out of my mind, and I just started like freaking out a little bit, like, oh my gosh, like what if it takes her a while to source another one because they're not really that readily available anywhere. I looked in Facebook groups, I was Googling, looked on the Bloom app, I don't know if you're familiar with that. I was just everywhere desperate trying to find one, and I found this one on Etsy and it just looked really gorgeous, and it was a lot more expensive than the one that I ordered, but it just, I don't know, I just had to have it. I messaged with the seller a few times. He sent me a couple of like pictures and he actually had a couple available, so I just couldn't resist and I had to have it. Again, I've been in this trance just shopping for plants, and listen, I probably won't keep two. When the other one arrives, I'll pick my favorite and sell one of them, but I just had to have it. So let's open it up. First Etsy plant purchase ever. Wish me luck. I'm smiling because they added like Christmas wrapping paper as extra. They taped it down to the box so that it wouldn't move around, so that's nice. I'll definitely be sharing who I bought it from in the screen. I just don't remember the name right now. So this is what it looks like. So so far. So I'm just working on removing the tape to release the bubble wrap. It looks really nicely packaged so far. I also really liked their Etsy description as a seller. It was like just something like just a plant geek that loves to share, or his plant, something like that. It was really cute. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, let's do this. Oh, this is so much bigger than I thought. So pretty. You probably can't see, or I don't know if you can see these velvety leaves. Oh, this is so nice. Look at how beautiful. The leaves are a little wet, but I know that this is potted in a, I believe it said sphagnum moss, coco coir, and perlite mix. So obviously it needs to be, this needs to stay, you know, a little wet consistently. So maybe some of it dripped off. They did such a good job packaging. The leaves look stunning, even prettier than they did in the photo. And it is so long. Look at this. I love it. Like I said, this was a lot more expensive than the first one I ordered. The first one I ordered, I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but the poor thing was decapitated. It had fewer leaves, but I do want to say maybe they were all a little bit longer. And I'm probably literally insane because I don't have experience with anthuriums. Everyone says that this is an easy one, whatever that means, but still I have no experience. So honestly, to be spending this much money on an anthurium is insane, but I am committed to making it work, to doing everything I can to make it and keep it happy. And I just if you have one of these, please send me all your tips because I need them. Also, like, do we just let it hang like this or like bend with the weight? Like, please help. Today is February 5th and I got my second piece of plant mail from my plant shopping trans. I'm realizing just now that I said I had never ordered a plant from Etsy before the other day when I opened the pendant anthurium, and it actually turns out that this was actually my first Etsy plant purchase. This is from the Green Escape. They just kept popping up. Like, to be honest, I was a little bit annoyed because as I was like looking for plants, this shop just kept like everything it wasn't even the plant that I was looking for, and this shop just kept showing me its plants. I mean, great marketing, because it obviously worked. I ended up ordering plants from them. What attracted me to the shop, other than obviously it had really good ratings and a top seller on Etsy, was such low prices. Now, what I did notice is that like 99% of their plants are all like starter plants or like in a tiny little plug, which I'm not super excited about per se, but the prices are so low that I was like, why not? And then actually I put them in my cart, and within, I think like that evening or later that night, I got a coupon for like an additional 10, like come back and check out for 10% off, and shipping was free. If you buy two, I believe shipping is free. So yeah, I was like, why not? Let's do this. So let's open these up and I'll show you what they are. I backed up a little bit so that hopefully you can see, but it's a pretty small box, so. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. It says like your order was grown by Matt and it was packed with care by Shane. I'm not sure if that's the name. And then in the back it has like all sorts of instructions of what you should do with your new plants, since they're likely to be starter plants. As I mentioned, it says planting instructions. Please remove the saran wrap around the roots. Do not remove the mesh lining if present. That's the little plug. Place plants directly into soil mixture once received in water if soil pot is dry. Temperature to not allow the plant to be exposed to drops in temperature below 45 for more than 48 hours. Sun conditions in direct sunlight only. Water, allow the plant to dry out between waterings. And then just some basic humidity, 55% is preferred. Fertilizer, use the ratio with 12-6-8. Preferred soil, 70% soil, 20% perlite, 10% bark. And then also an asterisk, you know, these are like their recommendations, but obviously you do what you feel is best. But this is cute. I like it. That's some nice thought that went into that. I'm not gonna be able to say this name, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like. Pretty good. Oh, this is all just packaging. Oh, these are way tinier than I thought. Look how small. So let's open this one first. If you saw my wishlist plants for 2024, I spoke about one of my wishlist plants was a Watsoniana white veins, and I had recently purchased a Watsoniana, which I believe is dark form, unknowingly. So this is a Watsoniana white veins. And I believe this was only, oh, the price isn't here, but I'll note the price on the screen. I want to say one of them was like $14 and the other one was $16 or $17, something like that. Oh my gosh, this is so tight. I mean, I knew they were starter plants. I guess I just don't know what I envisioned. It's definitely very different than my other Watsoniana, for sure. You can see how much brighter it is, and this is really what I wanted. The other one is just, I don't know, it's just not what I wanted, clearly. It's so cute. This leaf is my favorite. It's so tiny. It's pretty cute though. And then this one, just, it looked really pretty, although I don't love its nickname, but it just looked really nice. It's an Alocasia longiloba, something like that, but also known as Lucifer. So I debated a lot as whether I wanted to have a plant that was nicknamed that, but it is very beautiful, and it is not the plant's fault that that's what it was nicknamed. And I hope that its name doesn't mean that it's very difficult. Oh, this is a little bit bigger. It's cute. Oh my gosh. So it really only has the one leaf, but one's on its way. I'll have to show you the photo, because that's another thing that they do that I was a little bit like, why can't you just show what it actually looks like? But they do. But like the main photo is always a mature plant, and then, you know, you scroll and they show you like what their starter plants look like. So this leaf is gonna go, and then this one looks like it's still hanging in there, but there's a new growth. There's a new leaf coming. So that's exciting. Yeah, I just think it looks really cute. Oh, these roots look nice also. That's good. I don't think I can see any roots on this one. So I know that their instructions say to just plant them in soil, don't remove the plug if you see one, etc. But I'm actually not going to listen to any of that. I am going to remove all of the soil, any plug if I see one, and I am going to put them into fluval so that they can continue to grow a stronger root system, and then eventually I'll put them up into pond once they're ready. But in my experience, I have a really hard time growing alocasias in soil. I think it's too difficult to keep the moisture level that they want. So I am just going to go ahead and get the shock process started if it's going to happen, and get them in a situation where I know that they will grow really nice healthy roots. I'm also going to spray them with my all natural insecticidal soap and get them in a humidity dome probably, and just wait for them to grow a little bit more before I can really start enjoying them. But how cute! Today's Thursday, February 8th, and more plant mail has arrived. This was in transit for only 2 days, all the way from Florida. This order is from BWH, Bros with Hose. They had a huge, massive sale. I believe it started February 1st or 2nd. Like everything was 30% off, plus an additional 10% off, but the prices were just impossible to resist. So let's dig into this box and I'll show you everything I got. It's quite several plants. I've also kind of been like second guessing myself as to like, did I really need to get all of these plants? Well, the answer is obviously always no, but I mean, you'll see. Sometimes I just get a little too cocky with my plant skills, and then I buy a plant that I'm like, was that the best idea? Did I really want to get myself into this? They included some stickers and decals, which are just cute. You can see them, their little card, thank you. They recently rebranded. I don't know if you've ever ordered from them before, but that's who I got my Monstera tie from. They did this multiple like huge tie releases for under $50, and then they still have some now, I think, for even under $40, and it was like great. This is what the package looks like. It's so many plants. I've already got some of them out, and let's just open this together. Oh, one of the things that I ordered was like a plant surprise, and this is the plant surprise, although I can see what it is, but I actually don't have any of these plants. The plant surprise was only $9.99, and again, plus the 30% off, plus the 10% off, so super inexpensive. Ooh. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to say that, but the leaves already look super cute. This is a Syngonium Wendlandy. I don't know how to say that, but it actually looks super cute. I love that striping. I don't have any Syngoniums, so I am going to do some research and ask my friends that have Syngoniums how they care for them. I have to admit, I usually don't like Syngoniums. I don't find them interesting. Oh, I'm excited about this one. This is an Epiprenum Shringla. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly either, but I got a small one. It was also in a 4-inch pot, but really only like 3 vines. It's basically like a really curly pothos. They're easy to grow, and the leaves just look so cute to me. And I have like the perfect planter I've been wanting to put it in, so I'll probably just combine both of them to make one nice full pot. And yeah, I really like it. So unique. Okay. This is a Caletheia Green Goddess. Actually, I am kind of second guessing myself on this one too. I only have one other Caletheia, a Sabrina, and it does really well for me. I have it in a self-watering pot, and yeah, it does really, really well for me, but I'm still kind of like, did I need to do that? But look how beautiful this is. I just could not resist it. And then for the price, I think this ended up being like $6. Next. This one I've had my eye on for a while. This is so pretty. Oh. This is a Caletheia White Fusion The leaves look velvety, just like my Zebrina. I don't know if the camera is going to capture that, but it is beautiful. Definitely going to get it in a self-watering pot like I have my other Caletheia, because I just know that that works. It's stunning. I love it. Okay, and then finally, this is a variegated Alocasia frydek. They have these on sale after both discounts. I think they were like $32 or $33. And this sounds so silly. I know I already have one, but I was worried that it wasn't going to grow. I got it in soil, and I wanted to not disturb the roots and keep it in soil until it was a little bit more established, and then I would do the transfer into pond, but it really wasn't doing great. So I decided, like, what the heck? I'm just going to, like, this is under $35. I'm gonna get it. And I had such good luck again with when they did like the whole tie release. But in the meantime, from when I placed this order, I also decided I was just going to start the transfer into, well, I transferred it to Fluval first, and it has been popping off. But who doesn't want multiple variegated frydeks? How beautiful is this? I actually got 2 variegated frydeks because I just thought that they were such a good price. The color is so good on both of them. Look how pretty. Oh, I'm so excited to have these. So I'm definitely for sure going to transfer these to Fluval right away, because I don't want any issues like I had with my other one. And yeah, I'm gonna quarantine the rest of them. I'll put the Caletheas in self-watering pots, and yeah, I need to do a lot of research about the Syngonium because I have no idea what to do with that. I believe there's only one more plant to show up, and it should hopefully show up either tomorrow or Saturday, but I will keep you posted. And then as soon as that shows up, I'll film it and I'll show you. Here's the last plant package from my plant shopping trans, and it's a big one. I realize the story is going a little backwards now, but this is what happened. I placed an order for one of the plants that's in here first. It unfortunately got damaged in transit, and that's where I spiraled, and I had to have the plant, and led to all the other plants that I bought in addition to more than one plant that's in here. So the reason this package is so delayed is because it did take the seller a little bit to source the new plant for me. And then of course, week to week, she had new restocks with new plants. So when she found my replacement, I was like, hold it until the restock in case I want to add something. And that actually happened for like a good 2 or 3 weeks, which is why I'm just getting this package now. But let's open it because I am so excited. Here's what this looks like. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. I know what all 3 of these plants are, and I'm not sure which one the replacement is. Maybe this one. I mean, I don't know. Let's just open them up. At this point, this is like plant number, I don't know how many. I'm gonna have to go back and count how many I got. Always wants to play. Yes, this is the replacement. I can see it already. So intrusive, Levy. Get your ball. You're gonna think I'm ridiculous. Oh, it's so cute. It's another Anthurium pallidiflorum. This was the original one that I purchased. So here is the replacement. I love it. You see the shimmery leaves. I think I said when I unboxed the other pallidiflorum that I might not keep both, But as I see it, I definitely want to keep both. Am I crazy? What would you do? Oh, so pretty. And there's a new leaf coming right here. Oh no, I just snapped it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I definitely just snapped that leaf. Ugh, I hate when I do that. But that's okay, a new one will grow. My other one that I've had for a little bit under a month is giving me its new leaf, and I feel like it doubles in size every day. I'm so excited. So yes, this was the replacement. I love it. We will open this little one next. I don't know. Please don't roll this onto the plants, Lovey. Go over here. So this is the first thing I asked her to add to my order, and she just threw it in for free for the like trouble. How sweet was that? This was one of my 2024 wish list plants. Oh, it's so itty bitty. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh no, oh that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to be moving it out of here anyway. This is such an itty bitty. This is an Alocasia Pink Bambino. It's itty bitty. It's so tiny. But you can see the variegation there already. I'm so excited to grow this one. So I'm gonna do, it's fine that it completely came out because I am going to put it in fluval to keep rooting, and I'll give it a humidity dome and all of that so it can just start living its best life. Here are those tiny roots. But look at the variegation. So cute. So excited for that guy. I'm sorry, Hunter is in his, I call it his witching hour, and this is, he wakes up really early in the morning to eat, goes potty, and then he goes back to sleep till like noon or 1, and then this is his like crazy time. This and before bed at night are his crazy times. And then this plant, I thought I never wanted it, and as of recent I've been questioning whether I wanted it or not, and I just saw this one and I thought it looked really pretty, so went for it. Oh my gosh. Hunter, can you please? Okay, are you ready? I'm excited, nervous. What if I don't like it? Okay, here we go. It is a philodendron Florida Beauty. The color really is gorgeous on this one. It's got a little bit of some damaged leaves, but that's okay. There's a new leaf coming right here. You can see, but look at this color. It's so pretty. Ooh. Yeah, some of these leaves have been through it, but that's okay. If it's anything, oh, this leaf is snapped. Oh no. I can try to tape it and see if it'll heal itself because it is a pretty one. If you've been with me for a minute, you know that I recently shared that I've had my Florida Ghost for a while now, like sometime, I don't know, last spring or summer, and then as soon as I received it, I just didn't love it, and I neglected it for a long time. But just recently, like December or January, I decided that I was going to give it more light, put it on a moss pole, start feeding and fertilizing, and ever since, I've just fallen in love with my Florida Ghost. So then I thought, well, maybe I should try the Florida Beauty because it just looked so pretty. So, I don't know that this leaf can be saved, honestly. It's so snapped, but I will try and see how it goes. And I am really happy with this color and variegation on this plant. So hopefully I love it as much as my ghost. This is gonna be it for my shopping trans. I've certainly gotten more plants than this, to be honest. The shopping trans has not quite literally stopped, but I feel like these that I ordered within a 10-day range is what I focused on. You'll see the new ones in other videos, I'm sure. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know what plant you're shopping for these days. What plants have you shopped for recently? Have you also been hit by this shopping trans? And I posted a video reviewing the plantstory app, and I feel like someone take my phone away from me, because now that I have that app and have experience with it and have ordered a couple of plants and been happy with the way that it is and it goes and all of that, I just can't stop shopping. So please help. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you very soon with more planty content.